Now, our top story, the Greek Prime Minister will keep his job, at least for now, after securing a crucial confidence vote from Parliament. It comes after George Papandreou horrified the country's European partners and wreaked international havoc on the markets by calling a referendum on the EU bailout plan for Greece, a move he later cancelled. Let's cross-line to the Greek capital now to get the latest from our correspondent, Sara Firth. Sara, although Papandreou survived the confidence vote, the political situation in Greece, it still seems very far from certain. What's the next step now for the government, and how long do you think the country can hold out without more money, EU bailout money?
Well, Prime Minister Papandreou has just finished meeting with the President of the Republic. Now, it's thought at the moment that he discussed the plans for the coalition government, and we're still waiting really for details about what exactly is going to happen now moving forward. There's a lot of confusion about what that coalition government is going to look like. We saw Prime Minister Papandreou and his government survive that confidence motion in Parliament in the early hours of the morning. It was very, very close. It was always going to be. It was a week of dramatic decisions, but no changes really. Everyone's still waiting to see what the details of this will be. And as we've said before, the devil really is in the detail. And so a lot of uncertainty still remains about what's going to happen now moving forward. Well, to help guide us a bit through this political quagmire, I'm joined by Euslilid Tikaskalis. You're a professor of economics at Athens University. It's very uncertain what's going to happen now. Can you tell us a bit more about what the politicians are doing? And we've heard a lot of people saying they're playing political games. Can they afford to do that at such a critical point?
Well, the big picture is not what happened in Greece. It's what happened yesterday in G20 when they couldn't agree on anything. So not agreeing on anything means that austerity packages will continue as the only policy coming out of the Eurozone. The pressure on Greek politicians of the centre-left and the centre-right, because of those austerity measures, is that the leader of the right-wing party wants quick elections so he could do well and not be implicated in any of the austerity packages we've had so far, whereas Papandreou, the leader of the centre-left party, doesn't want quick elections because he's deeply implicated in these policies and wants a national government, a government of national unity, so that the responsibility for the austerity packages is shared. But if you allow me, Sarah, there is one missing actor in this, and that is the people of Greece who have been demonstrating for the last 6 months on the street. And really, I see no solution that doesn't at least meet some of their demands for the austerity, recession, more austerity measures, vicious cycle being removed, somehow being dented, and political leaders actually addressing the social needs of the mass of people in this country and indeed of European people.
Thank you very much for joining us. That really is a very valid point, and what a lot of people are talking about here today is that is the missing ingredient, the public opinion here. Very, very disappointed at the announcement yesterday, at the what we've seen playing out in the last week, really. As we said, that message of uncertainty at a time when what everyone was hoping for was a unified front for some decisive action, and that's not what we're seeing at all. And of course, moving forward, the situation looking on increasingly unstable ground.
Very much for that, Sara Firth, for that update live from Athens.